What's going on, guys? You're now rocking with SDS, the one and only Chris Park, and you're tuned in to What's the Point, brought to you by Streamers International.
What's the point,
Welcome to
baby?
the show. Thanks for coming. We're glad to see you guys. Today we're going to be talking about the nearly 50% increase in mechanical royalties for streaming, interactive streaming
They go
services. They go on bazonkers, you know what I'm saying? They're going up, right? So what's going down, right, is the Copyright Royalty Board. They recently, early this year, they ruled in favor for songwriter rates to increase of up to nearly 50% on interactive streaming services.
Right.
And so what that means is that services like Amazon, Apple Music, Spotify, and Google Play, all the streaming services are all going to be just compelled to be paying more money out to songwriters and publishers over the next 5 years.
Right. And not only just paying more money in royalties, but actually having a time limit on when they're allowed to pay those royalties, where if they take too long, now they'll be penalized for it.
Right. So what's the point?
So the point is we're starting to finally see the groundwork and the infrastructure being laid down that's going to allow for us as an industry, as artists in this industry, to really be able to take hold and thrive moving forward, right? I mean, for a long time, we've heard all the complaints and all the bad press of not enough royalties and how can we live off of streaming, and streaming's destroying the industry and blah, blah, blah. And honestly, there's never been a better time to be a musician in the industry right now than it is right now, okay?
Yeah.
Because streaming is affording us more opportunity than there ever has been before. Yeah. We have more access to fans than ever has been. They have more access to more music than they ever have, and they're listening to more of it than ever has happened before. And so now we're going to start to see that increase in pay. So if we're not utilizing streaming, we're not doing the right thing.
You're not doing nothing.
You're not doing anything. You shouldn't even be in music if you're not taking advantage of streaming right now, because right now is the time to learn it and to get it down. Because it's only going to get better.
Right. There's only one way that it is going, and that is in a positive direction.
Right.
And that's what we can say about this, and that's the point, right? Progress. And we err on that side because things like this, right? So like we know now over the next 5 years that there's going to be an increase in royalty rates of up to nearly 50%. There wasn't a specific number that was announced per rate per stream, but we know the figure there, nearly 50% of over 5 years. And it's important. This is important because the law is not going to be updated overnight, And so details like this have to be specific. They have to be agreed upon in advance so that we know as songwriters and publishers what to expect in the near future. We have to know what to expect because, like I'm trying to explain, the law's not going to update overnight. The same copyright royalty rates are going to be as they are right now. They're going to be the same tomorrow. So we have to know what to expect come the near future, because as of right now and as of next week, songwriters and publishers are getting paid according to the current copyright rate, the current copyright law, and according to the current consent decrees that govern ASCAP and BMI that we're virtually all a part of as songwriters and publishers. So super important to iron out these type of logistics in advance so that as songwriters and publishers we can know what to anticipate from the government that really determines how much we even make as a society of creators.
And now's the time, like I was saying before, to take advantage of that. Now you know that this increase is coming, and if you've been against streaming in the past, it's time to switch that mindset and start really utilizing every opportunity that you have, right? Because it's not about selling anything anymore, all right? It's not about selling merchandise, just selling CDs, just selling tickets. And I'm not saying don't do that, but I'm saying
we'll tell you to do that.
Yeah, you should be doing that. You should be doing all of that. Take every opportunity you can to make money in the music industry, right? But the biggest thing right now is that you don't have to do all that to make money. All you have to do now is you just have to get people to listen to your music. Right? You don't have to get them to buy anything.
That's bottom line.
That's
bottom line.
That's a beautiful thing. And now you're going to start getting paid more every time they do listen to it.
They got to do that before they'll do the other stuff.
That's amazing, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I think that's a best opportunity there could be in the music industry, because ultimately, as an artist, what do you want to do? You want people to listen to your music. Right. You know what I mean? So now if you can get paid every time they do listen to it, that's the best case scenario. Right? So now's the time to take advantage of it and learn how to get people to listen to it as often as possible so that you can grow that income stream over the next 5 years with that royalty rate increase. Right? Because we're going to see more laws and more updates come pretty quickly here.
Absolutely.
We have the Music Modernization Act coming through here pretty quick. That's going to add more infrastructure and more accountability for these services.
Right.
So all these things are coming together.
You got to get on the streaming services. I think that's pretty apparent according to what's even happening right now, right? Like I said, the law's not going to update overnight. These type of policies have been trying to get pushed through Congress for years. And so now we're finally seeing the transparent information being presented to us that is in favor of us. And we got to run with that. you know, and songwriters and artists and publishers, you know what I'm saying? We have to run with that.
Money out of
and
that.
you really don't have a choice because that's the market. So you either get with it or you get lost. So get on streaming services. They'll increase over the next 5 years. It's something we can all look forward to. And that's the point, is that progress is being made when it comes to the law and music and, you know, how songwriters and publishers specifically will be compensated here in the near and far future.
So check on streamersinternational.com. On the blog up there, we got some more statistics and some numbers for you on what you can really expect with the numbers and the rate increases. We have some more examples of how artists are utilizing streaming to build a regular income stream off of that. And as always, we'll have a lot more information in the next episode, so make sure you're on the lookout. And that's the point.
Stay tuned. You know what it is. We'll see you guys next time.